Alright, so this is a weird one. And I'm not really sure what to do here, honestly. We're on the play, and we have one lander with 2 1-drops and a lightning bolt and 3 2s. So, like, if we draw a good land, obviously we're in pretty good shape. But I don't really like the idea of taking the risk. But like, our 1-drops are really good, and we are on the play. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep this, and we'll see what happens. This is gonna be a learning experience, probably. We'll see if our opponent wants a mulligan here. Sent me a message. Alright. It's go time. So I think we have to get Stomping Ground. And we'll just lead on El Guido. Slippery Boggle, Jesus. That's not good for me. Not good for me at all. I'm pretty glad I kept this hand, I guess. Could certainly have better hands. Man, this matchup's going to be hard. Destructive Revelry is going to need to do a lot of work. Same thing with these Eidolons. I'm probably going to need to draw land here pretty quick. I'm not sure there's much we can actually do here. I'm going to prep here for the post-board games. If I can load my collection. May take a minute. Okay. Fallout might be okay, and Revelry, and that's all I get? That's it? Ugh. There's the Bogles. Was that the one I revealed? It was. Okay. So we do not have a land, so that is poor. The bright side is that he has basic forest. So I'm not too scared about that. I think I just want to play Nicodle this turn, so... Could have used the land. Maybe I should attack myself with Goblin Guide. Oh man, he got a free Heath. Uh-oh. Just chumping? Maybe I have a chance. Thought I was going to get Mutagenic Growthed. I was going to be really sad because I can growth him right back. I mean, I assume since I revealed a Boggle to the guide that, you know, that wasn't the only creature he had. Jumping there seems kind of aggressive, but... Alright, more Goblin Guides. That's all we can do, I guess. Just play some 1-mana things. Hope no Daybreak Coronets come down. What do we give him now? A Thicket and a Garden? Jeez. Here, just Ancestral. Your turn. Coronet? Yep. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Okie doke. Honestly, don't mind how that game played out. The problem is that, like, I just can't beat his Exodia type thing. Alright, gotta get these Fallouts in here. Not sure if they're particularly good or not, but we'll see. I definitely want all the pump action. Bolt is probably the worst card, and then Tarmogoyf the second worst. Seems pretty reasonable to me, although I could see just cutting all the Goyfs and keeping in a couple bolts, but let's do this. These games are just very fun and interactive. Okay, pile of creatures. Sure. I suppose I'll keep. Huh. So unless I fetch Sacred Foundry, I have to lead. I have to lead with a green thing. But I think I'm fine just fetching another duel, so I can go Stomping Ground and Coddle and then Foundry these two. Attack for 6. This hand definitely needs some help, though. And he's mulling to 5, so I guess that's help. I guess if I'm going to fetch Foundry, I should just... No, I can't cast and Coddle then. Okay, yeah, I need to do this. Alright, let's actually think before we do things. Unlike that time that we played the 5-color Zoo deck and did not think and embarrassed ourselves. Ooh, Dried Arbor. Wish I had my Lightning Bolt. Suppose I could just play Tumble Garden there, but I want to fetch up a red source anyway. I think I'd rather just fetch this turn. Alternatively, could play Goyf this turn, and then next turn play 3 1-drops, but this is way more damage by playing 2 1s. So Sacred Foundry, is that cool? Does that work? Alright. R. Rising Canopy, man. I'm so generous. Block this time, please. That would be fantastic. I think I'm winning, but who honestly knows? If I draw a card that interacts, then he disconnected. I'm sure that was on accident, considering he's up a game, but yeah, I like this draw. I think I'm winning, especially considering his turn 1 is Dried Arbor, but things could certainly go south here, but I'm going to pause until he comes back. Alright, he's back. He took it. Beautiful. And we're going to be attacking for 8. And playing a couple more dudes. So Coronet would be bad times. But he's going to have to have like a... Ooh, Mutagenic Growth. He's going to have a thing. A 1-mana thing and a Coronet and a white source. So... might be able to win. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I gave him the Coronet. And we're just going to go for the growth, I think. Go with a 1-2. Should like a Boros Charmer, a Rampager, or, you know, a Lightning Bolt. But hopefully, even if he gains some life... maybe we can attack through, but I highly doubt it. So we have the almost turn 3 kill, which is pretty impressive, honestly. Yeah, maybe these Goyfs are just bad. Maybe they're just too slow. Just got mulligan aggressively, keep those bolts, which are, you know, basically lava spikes. Okay, so he can't piece down to 1. That's good news. So that doesn't mean he had a 1G enchantment. He just has a bunch of scouts. I can beat those. Ooh, Boros Charm. That's Game Boys. So cool kids used to say it back in the day. All right, we won a game. Fantastic. All he did is play 1-mana creatures and attack every turn. So he does have the Spirit Dancers. So maybe I need to keep in some bolts. And like I said, Goyfs are pretty slow / bad. I think the probes are good, because I don't think my life total matters, and it would be nice to know if I have to do stuff like keep them in Revelry or whatnot. Maybe I just want all the bolts. I wonder if Fallout is too slow on the draw. Fallout might be good with Revelry, though. If I can like blow up an enchantment on 2 and then Fallout on 3. I don't like being on the draw for this last game, though. This is going to be tough. Maybe I'm supposed to cut one of these high-end pump spells, like the Become Immense. Immense could, like, actually just brick wall him, though, if he's, like, trying to jam a coronet into me. Coroneted guy. Dude. Lady, perhaps. I think the Spirit Dancer's a lady. Scout might be a lady. Maybe the Bogles a lady, too. I don't know. Yeah, this looks okay. I kind of want to get another bolt in there and cut one of my high-end things. I like both the pump spells, though. Maybe Boros Charm is the bad one. Boros Charm's the combo card, though. I'm fine with 2 bolts and 2 fallouts. I'll live with it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if it goes poorly, hey, we can learn from our experience. Maybe play some Back to Natures next time. This hand is pretty atrocious. It does have an Eidolon, but we're on the draw. And he kept. Jeez, that is brutal. Huh. I think I need to mulligan to a Revelry, or at the very least a 1-drop to have any sort of shot. This is not good. Probably gonna end up killing ourselves this game. Oh. El Bogle. Nice to see you again, old friend. And I'm not sure if I'm going to play another Swift Spear next turn. If nothing else, if I play Eidolon next turn, I can just probe first, and I'll still get the damage unless he just wants to chump. But I don't think there's any use to probing right now. I think I should just wait until next turn. So he's fetching up a bunch of basics. And what do we got here? An Ethereal Armor and a Rancor. Jeez. Jeez. Become Immense. Hello. Do you allow me to potentially do anything? Pretty sure you don't. Pretty sure you're too slow. Maybe I'm... So maybe I should have fetched a Sacred Foundry and played Swift Spear, because now if I'm going to play another Swift Spear and probe, I'd rather have a Stomping Ground. In case I draw a Nicodle that I would like to play. But I think for right now, we are trying to play for the the Become Immense. Eidolon is probably just going to trap me. And he has a Coronet. Man! Man! I am dead as hell. Alright, so what's Coronet do? +3, so that's 8. So I have to get Mountain? Jeez. Alright. Oh, it's 9. Oh, because of the armor. Okay. GG's. I could have jumped here and then maybe next turn immenced something, but I would have had to draw land. But oh well. Yeah, that's probably the nightmare matchup. So we'll chalk that one up to just can't win ever.